Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is JD, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a medieval harbor watchtower. Now this is going to be the first building that we build in this world, so let me show you what we're going to be using. So first of all, we have all of these. We will be using a light gray stained glass, tripwire hooks, you'll see what that's for later, spruce door, blue wool, cobblestone, gravel, andesite, cracked stone bricks, oak stairs, stone brick stairs, stone brick slab, spruce log, spruce planks, ladders, spruce trapdoors, spruce slabs, chests, lanterns, torches, oak fences, and oak slabs. That is our main palette for this build. Now you can vary it up, of course. Depends on how you want it to look. I should mention that I studied several different styles of watchtowers in harbors, and there are so many different kinds. I pretty much just combined several into one. First of all, let's take the stone bricks. This is our main material. We're going to make a 9x9 base here. So it's coming out, let's go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So this will be 9. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll go another 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, out 9, and we'll match this spot here. So that should be it. Now what you can do is just fill everything in, and we'll have the outline for the tower. I'm going to be leaving a gap right about here. Let me just see. Right there. That's where I want it. And there we go. This is going to be the entrance into the tower. There is going to be another extension out here, though. I've got 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter how long it is. You can make it any size. I'm just going to do it like this. And I want to leave a door here. Let me just see. I think I want it to be this size. So it doesn't have to be too big. And we have room there for something else. It could be anything, really. All right. So what we're going to do here is bring these up by 9. So we're essentially having a 9x9x9 cube. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to do it on all sides here. So let me just get that done. We're also going to raise all of the walls up. The walls are now up, but we are going to be adding something a little extra in the center. Now, a watchtower, it's a kind of a defensive tower, and what we want is some thick walls. So we're going to be adding this in the corners. Need to make sure it's nice and strong in case, of course, there are any attacks. So I'm just putting them in this kind of fashion here and going all the way up. And we're doing it on all 4 corners. So I'll get all of those done right now. Next, we're going to do a little bit of interior work. Don't worry about the windows yet. We'll get to that very soon. So what I want to do here is we're going to be using wood for the floors. And I'd like to put in spruce logs here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here. There we go. And we'll do the same over here. So 4 high. And then on top of that, we will be placing our spruce planks. But before we do that, find the center. Take a spruce log and start building a tower. Now this is going to go pretty much all the way to the top of the tower, but for now we'll stop here. On top of here, we're going to fill this all in with the spruce planks. Make sure you leave some space in the middle because we need to put in a spiral staircase. The reason for a spiral staircase is that it is protective. It's just to keep you safe from any attacks on the outside of the building. And yeah, that is looking good. Now what we need here, it's up to you. I'm just going to use some oak stairs for this and start right here. So go up like this and some slabs right at the edge here. So go here and put that in. Put another one right, not like that. Let's make sure we have the right thing. There we go. That works better. Then this here. And then we're just going to finish by going all the way up. And there. Then you can just fill in the blanks. So all that should be fine. Just test and see. Can you go through here? No problem. All right. Now the rest of the way up is going to be by ladder, but we're going to take care of that in a moment. First of all, where do you want the windows? It doesn't really matter where you put them, but we want to use stone brick stairs. The reason for this is these are small and you can just look out and you can aim an arrow out there. So again, it's defensive. So do the same thing over here. And there we go. We got one there. And you can do another one on this side as well. Now you can put it to the side or anything you like. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. Now we're going to work on the second floor here. So we need spruce log, and I'm just going to put it in right here. Don't worry about what it's going to look like up here because it will be hidden. We can put this in here as well. Now I would like to put in a ladder here. Now why? Because we need to come out here. Now before we get to work on the floor, we need to figure out exactly where the walls are going to go. But to do that, we also need the outside walls of this level. So what we're going to do is go around and place stairs upside down like this. So there should be 5 here. And there should be gaps in between. On the corners, you want to put 3 like this. So you just keep going all the way around and you'll be able to finish all 4 of them. And I'll be right back with that. Now on top of each of these upside down stairs, you need to place a full block. So I'm going to do this entire side with you. And you just need to repeat it on all the other 3 sides. So we've got this here. Now, in the gaps, we place upside down stairs like this. So what this does is it creates little slots where you can fire arrows on any attacking enemy that could be down there. Now, on top of here, we're going to be placing 2 here, then a gap, then 2, a gap, 2, a gap, and 2. And again, if you're standing here, you can fire like this. If you're standing here, you can fire your arrows down like this. Now, this is a fairly common design in castles and watchtowers. And I should mention that this design is based on 3 different towers that are in La Rochelle, France. 2 of their towers are round, but since this is a smaller tower, that's not really appropriate. So we're going with a square tower. So let me get all the other 3 sides done. And that's how it looks from underneath. Now let's go inside. I want to add some windows in here. Now we can put in various windows in many different places, like let's put one, why not right here? Except it's not a window, it's going to be an arrow slit. Actually, we can place this a bit lower. That works because now you can see right there. And what I would like to do over here, now this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to actually add a window, just a regular window so you can see. Also here, I want a couple bigger windows. So that's easier to see and watch what's going on out there because this is a watch tower, obviously. Now let's continue on with the roof, or the floor, and the next tower. So what we're going to do right here is put in some upside down stairs because it's going to act as support. Same with this. So we need the upside down stairs here as well. Now as for the floor itself, well, it doesn't really matter so much yet. Let's put in the wall. So we want the wall to go here. Going to leave a little gap there. And we'll go all the way around. Now there is one spot here. Now we're going to be leaving this bit open. It's right here. So just a little correction here. The ladder is going to go right in here. We'll add another slab right there, or upside down stair there. All right, that looks better. And we will finish off this part of the wall right here. Now we're leaving a little gap here. I will have something going up here in a little bit, but I need to raise these walls, and they can go as high as you like. So let me just say we're going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How does that look? Going up 12. I kind of feel like it needs to be higher than that, but we'll leave it at that because we will add a bit more up top. So all of these walls have to come up, and when we come to this part, I'll show you that. I've raised the walls, but let's do this part here. So we want to make sure that we have some headroom so we can get up here. So I'm just going to put in, so 1, 2, 3 right here. And above this, we will have all of these going all the way up. Now this is a fairly large space here, so we are going to be enclosing this up here a little bit more. But first, we need the floors, don't we? All right, sometimes you want to change things a bit. Experimentation is good. So I'm just going to move these over here this time. This will look a bit better. And right here as well. Okay, there we go. Right there. Now, we want these in here. This will look like it's supporting this. Much better. There we go. And right there. And now we want to put in the floor. So we're going to go up here and just fill all this in. Just cover it all except for this one bit here. So let's bring this up here. A bit higher here. Okay. And continue to fill this in. We're going to have ladders coming up on this side, so keep that open. We don't want that to be showing at all. The corners, now I should mention this, the corners are going to be filled in with stone brick. So that'll cover up that hole. And these are going to go all the way up. So let's get this floor done here. And from here, we need a ladder. And of course, it keeps going up. And also, I should mention, if you want, you can also add another window in here. This will give a nice view that way as well. I've got all the walls done on the inside. Now, we need to bring this all the way up as well. Oh, not like that, but yeah, keep going. And we're going to bring it up a little bit higher because we are going to be using this as well. It's going to keep going up. Now here we're going to put in the floor. So we need ladders to go up as well. Let's bring it all the way up to here. And the floor, of course, can be spruce planks again. May as well be consistent. And we'll just cover all that up. Now this level, this is going to be an interesting one. A lot of watchtowers may have multiple uses. This one is, of course, a watchtower. A lot of watchtowers also have a tax office, and we're going to be putting the tax office right here. But others also have lanterns at the top. Acts like a lighthouse, and that's what we're going to do with this one. So it is also acting as a lighthouse. So we're going to bring these walls up a bit higher, and in the middle we're going to leave just a small window. So just like this. And we're going to do it on all four sides. So I'll just finish up this one here. And right here, what we need is a lantern. So the lantern will go in right there. So I'm going to do the other walls now. Now that we're done with that, we're going to extend this up a little bit higher. So go up to here, but that's as far as we're going to go. Right here, what we're going to do is put in some oak slabs. Or, you know, it's up to you. I think we'll keep it consistent here. Spruce slabs is fine. And we'll have yet another floor. Now, what are we going to use up here? Well, since it is a fairly decent height, we're going to use this as a bit more of a watchtower area, of course. So let's put in a spruce trapdoor this time. Keep the weather out. If it rains, you don't want it getting wet in there. Up here, we are going to get our stone brick slabs. We still need our stone bricks and our stone brick stairs. This, we are going to be doing something similar to down there. But this time, we're going to be putting in like this, and like this. We're going to be putting in slabs here and here. We're going to go all the way around. So I may as well do that now because this won't take very long. Put in our slab here. Stairs here. Last slab and the stairs. Just as we've done before, we're going to be putting stone bricks, the full block, on top of these. We are also going to do it on the corners here. So go all the way around. And you may guess what we're doing. You'd probably be correct. Adding in stone brick stairs again, like this. Right there, and here again. And last. And finally, more stone bricks. Now this, we are just going to be filling in those and just leaving a gap on the sides. I have tried putting a gap in here, but it looks a little awkward from below, so we're going to leave that in. That's just for aesthetic purposes. So what we've got here is exactly the same thing that we did on the lower level. Let's take a look at how it looks from a distance. Okay, that is looking not too bad at all. So people come in here and they will see this tower. It's kind of like a lighthouse, isn't it? So I've gone back inside. We're in the second. So this is the second level. We're up to the third level. We're going to be adding in some stone brick stairs, of course, for arrow slits. Let's keep them up a bit higher. So we'll go in like this. And again, an extra line of defense here. Hopefully no one's going to get hit, right? So we'll do that on all sides. And even higher, if you like. Now this is definitely your choice. You can go up higher. You can open up some slits. Could be for not just defensive purposes, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to have these for light. But I'm going to vary the heights because you know what? I have seen in pictures that they are not always at the same height all the time. They may be at different heights. So we're going to try that. So now what we're going to do is finish off the exterior here. What we're going to be doing with these tripwire hooks is we're adding little drains. Now if it rains, of course, we're going to get a lot of water in here. So what we need to do is add these tripwire hooks. Gives it a bit of an interesting look, a little bit more depth, but they are practical. That's what they're used for. You can put them on both levels, up there and down here. And that is more realistic, of course. And that's what we're going for here. After this, I'd like to add something on the roof. So let's grab oak fence and let's go up. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that good? Let's just see if that looks fine from down here. Maybe that's fine. So we're going to use this blue wool and add a flag. So there we go. Let's add one here so we go down a bit. It's a very nice and simple flag. And there we go. I like how that looks. Now you may notice down here I did a little bit of work. I removed all the cobblestone and placed in a mix of, well, mainly stone brick as well as cracked stone brick and andesite. That's another thing we can do with the walls, which we'll do in a moment, but first of all, let's finish off the interior. Although there is one thing we do need, a roof right here. We're going to be using oak slabs for this. So what you can do right up here, you can add this line in here, extend it out, of course, and do another here. I'm making a sloped roof here. I'd like to add a couple here, so we're going to keep going like this. Bring it out like this. I think this will look better, and it will also provide it with a bit more structure. So let me get this done, and we'll see how it looks after. And we're done the roof. So let's go inside. We do need a door, don't we? So let's put the door like this, and we need some windows in here too. And a door can go here. So what we can do is we can add some spruce planks for a kind of desk. We can add chests here. And if you like, you can also have a bit of a shelf. Yeah, right here. We'll put a chest there. And we also need light. Without light, well, doesn't look very nice in here, does it? Okay, the ceiling, I think we can change this up a bit to make this look a little bit nicer. I like that a lot better. Yeah. Throughout here, we're going to be putting in torches. We want it to be safe. So make sure we got the torches in. It can be, I think that's a little bit lower than I wanted. Okay, and put in random chests. You know, anywhere, that's fine. On all the levels, I think. And that will look great. Sometimes you'll find things that look out of place. I think this does. Just replace that. And I think this will be the last level that we need any torches and chests. So the reason for the chests is, well, it could be anything. There could be things like weapons or any provisions that are needed. But now I'd like to come back down here, and just like on the outside, I want to do a little work with the floors in here. So I want to replace some of these with cracked stone brick. So do that around in kind of randomly a bit. And not cobblestone, but andesite. We want andesite in here. I think that'll look fairly decent as well. And yeah, I think I like that. We'll do the same in here as well. And finally, this is something that's completely optional, but I like to do it anyways. This is fairly flat and dull, isn't it? Well, let me show you a few tricks to make it look more interesting. So imagine that this has been attacked and a wall has been damaged. So we're just going to take a few things out here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to be putting in cobblestone. Now this is going to be the material that was used to patch it up. And we'll add in some cracked stone bricks here and there. And I think that looks a lot better. Maybe here, although this is a little symmetrical. So let's take that out and take a look from a distance. Yeah, that's definitely better. In some places, you can just take out a few and replace it with cracked stone bricks. That looks good too. Do it in a few random places, you know? A few places where it may have been hit by a cannonball. And yeah, I'm going to do that, and we'll take a look at what it looks like when I'm back. Okay, I've added a few spots. Not too many. You don't want it to be overkill, of course. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can add a few more, just little cracked spots here and there. I mean, there's going to be wear and tear, of course, right? So like maybe here and here and here. Yeah, do that in a few different places. Not too many that are going to be absolutely destroyed, of course. But yeah, I think that is done. So I think we're going to take a look at this in a resource pack and shaders. For each video, I'm going to be ending it with a different resource pack and shaders just to see how it looks. Now this time I'm using Lighthous's resource pack, which he has developed himself. It's not completely finished, of course, but wow. This really does make a huge difference. I really like how the details are changed here, and you can see even the ground. That looks great. It's not as obtrusive, I guess. It's inobtrusive, I should say. It blends so much better. I want to check out what the back here looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's nicely damaged, doesn't it? I think this is great. Even the docks look great. But let's take a bit of a tour on the inside. And I should make it daytime first. Hello, sunrise. So let's go on inside. First of all, nice door. Though he said that his glass texture is not done yet. He hasn't done it yet. Let's look in here. This looks really interesting. I love the nails are in the wood. That's great. Come up here and just walk around here. Oh, the atmosphere, just the feeling is so different. I love how this looks with this texture. Let's check on up here. And we'll see what this looks like. So it doesn't look like he's done much with the lanterns, but although they do look pretty good in here. And up here, this is great. I love this. And wonderful view of the town that is going to be built. And I think we are done. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this. I really like how this looks with this resource pack. Cloutos, you've done a great job. We're going to try a few different ones and see how they all look. And you know what? I'm really satisfied with it. All right, so let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing some more medieval build tutorials, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.